CRP's most corrupt person of the year for 2024 is, okay, 2025, okay? January 28, 2025. At the end of November, we encourage our readers to vote for the most corrupt person of the year, of the organized crime and corruption reporting projects. Nawala tuloy. Bayan, nasan ako? Balik, nawala. Person of the Year for 2024. Every year since 2012, the OCCRP has singled out those who do the most to wreak havoc around the world. Kakaiba din to, ha? Diba? Kumbaga sa Nobel Prize, ito iba. Parang it's the opposite. Those who do the most to wreak havoc around the world through organized crime and corruption. Not to honor them in the way you would think. The OCCRP emphasizes, but to promote accountability by shining a light on those who have done the most to bolster corruption and the political collusion that often accompanies it. Nako, ang pinapakita nila dito yung nag-i-encourage, nagpapalaganap ng korupsyon. Ito naman pala, former distinguished laureates include J. Bolsonaro, Rodrigo Duterte. Yan na, Rodrigo Duterte. So siya ay merong award ng one of the most corrupt officials. Okay? Ito, paano ba tayo i-pronounce, mga ka-clear? Yevgeny Prigozhin. Yan. And the perennial favorite is Vladimir Putin, the best friend ba to? The best friend. And even the Dunks Bank. Familiar names, especially for those who follow the ever more outrageous machinations of the corrupt. Voting closed on December 5, 2024. December 2024. And the winner has been announced. Itong winner, Syrian. It is none other than the ousted Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Who said the OCCRP led his country's production and distribution of the highly addictive street drug Captagon, earning billions of dollars to operate prison and maintain his brutal authoritarian rule. Bakit parang may common denominator, no? Brutal, authoritarian. At parang may common, di ba? Hindi ko masyado, ito ba diktador? Ito meron, of course, di ba? Ito rin, si Dance Bank. Pero siya, di ba, may common denominator brutal, authoritarian rule. Di ba? Sorry, South Africa, maybe next time ba? Hindi, parang hindi nanalo ang South Africa. So in other words, may award na dati pa, laureates. Yeah? Itong si Rodrigo Duterte. Okay? Yan lang, pinakita ko lang sa inyo ito, mga ka-clear. So tingnan natin, tignan natin. Bakit siya nabigyan ng award? Okay, so tingnan natin dito. Basahin natin. Na-share lang naman to sa akin, mga ka-clear. Okay, na-share lang to. Kaya ni-research ko. Shinare. Ito siya, si Bashar al-Assad. 2023, si Consuelo Porras. 2022, si Yevgeny Prigozhin. 2021, si Lukashenko. Okay? Okay? Ayun pala, tama. 2017 pa lang. Nandito na siya. Okay, sige. Kumalat ba to, mga ka-clear? Kumalat ba to? Ang isa sa mga ka-clear natin, mukhang nabasa niya na to. Okay? Pero syempre, nandyan pa rin, di ba? Ang kanyang award. Imagine mo, na-vote talaga siya. Na-vote siya as most corrupt. Okay, basahin nga natin. President of the Philippines responsible for more than 1,000 extrajudicial killings, endorsing vigilantism. Ito yung sinabi ni ni Science and Facts. Okay? Duterte has made a mockery of rule of law in his country. Oh, paano to? Hindi ba ito ay sign ng dictatorship? Ito yung, di ba? Okay, said Drew Sullivan, editor of the Organized Crime and Corrupt Reporting Project, and one of the 9 judges who made the selection from the nominations submitted by journalists and the public. Nanalo siya talaga siya ang ng 2017. While he's not your typical corrupt leader, he has empowered corruption in an innovative way. His death squads have allegedly focused on criminals but in fact are less discriminating. He has empowered a bully-run system of survival of the fiercest. In the end, the Philippines are more corrupt, more cruel, and less democratic. Ano ba itong description na yan? Diba? Tapos magbibintang siya sa iba, pero sa kanya pala nakapahid yung mga description ng isang diktador. Mga ka-clear. Tayo nagbabasa lang hindi naman to galing sa atin, hindi tayo nagbibintang. Meron nga siyang award, Diba? Duterte beat out 2 African strongmen for the title. At least may title na siya. Diba? South African President Jacob Zuma and recently ousted Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe were runners-up. Diba? Yun. Okay. The global panel of 9 corruption-fighting journalists, scholars, and activists chose Duterte on the strength of his brutal war on drugs. Blunt, swaggering, and profane. Duterte has vigorously implemented his pledge to use any tactic necessary to stop drug use. Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. He declared in a disturbing comparison last year. At talaga, nag-compare pa siya. So, idol si Hitler. There are 3 million drug addictus. I'd be happy to slaughter them. Diba? Pinagmamalaki talaga na kailangan siyang maging mass murderer. He won't mind being tagged as the mass murderer, and he's proud. Proud of it. Philippine officials put the real number of drug users at 1.8 million, but Duterte has overseen the killing of more than 7,000 and possibly as many as 12,000. Talaga? Parang 6,000 lang yung nadinig ko kay Atty. Conti. Meron pa pala, more than 7,000 daw . And possibly as many as 12,000. Okay? The statistics are hard to pin down because Duterte's National Police, suppress all critical reports. Ay, talaga? And police are spared from any accountability. Ay, talaga? Parang si yung nagsagawa doon sa kay Mayor Espinosa. Diba sinabi niya, kinasuhan niyo ng murder? Hindi. Sabi niya, makausapin ko yung NBI. Kaya naging homicide yun naka-bail. Yung pala, and police are spared from any accountability or legal consequences for a campaign that has left bodies in the street. Tama. Okay, ulitin ko ito mga kakli sa mga bago Sa mga bago. Again. Itong si General Danao. Ulitin ko kasi baka iba hindi nadinig to . Isa mga matagal na dito na alam na nito. Diba? Teka lang, batiin natin ang nagpa-coffee. Carl Pineda, maraming salamat. Evian Bell, magandang gabi po, Yusek Atty. Clarissa. Magandang gabi rin si Evian Bell. And Arya Abra, thank you for the sticker. Yan. So, ay, nawala. Oops, nawala. Uy. Cancel. Yan. So, hindi ba, inamin mismo sa Senado ni Danao na siya ay nag-KILL ng kapwa pulis. Dahil nga daw ito ay gumagamit at nananakot ng asawa. Kaya inoperate nila. KILL yun mga ka-clear. Bakit kaya hindi siya nakasuhan? Pwede naman niyang i-depensa ang self-defense, pero dapat makasuhan yun. Inoperate eh. Pero hindi, di ba? Kaya sabi dito, and police are spared from any accountability or legal consequences for a campaign that has left bodies in the street. Di ba? So, noong 2016, runner-up siya, mga ka-clear. Hindi lang siya isang taon. Hindi lang siya isang taon ng nanalo. 2016, runner-up na pala siya. Duterte was runner-up in 2016 when Nicolas Maduro was chosen as Person of the Year. Maduro's presidency in Venezuela has beggared his oil-rich, talaga? Inano niya talaga? Na siphone? Naghihirap? Set murder and crime rates soaring and has been notable for mismanagement and oppression. May common denominator, no? Previous persons of the year include Russian President Vladimir Putin in 2014. 2 taon. Sorry, 2014 siya. And in 2013, the Romanian Parliament. Diba? So, dalawang beses siya nanalo. Tignan nga natin sa iba, mga. Okay, alam na natin to balik tayo. Tignan natin kung, kasi 2016 na runner-up siya. Dito natin. Tignan natin dito kung runner-up ba siya. Nandito kaya kung runner-up siya? Wait lang. Baka pag nanalo na, hindi na Hall of Fame. Hindi kaya Hall of Famer si dating Pangulong Duterte dito. Okay. Finalists for the award meant to identify the world's most influential rogues. Vladimir Putin. Ano to Finalist. Viktor Orban ng Hungary. Saudi Arabian Crown Prince. Talaga? Mohammed bin Salman? And US President Donald Trump. Wait So, dito wala siya. Hindi siya napangalanan dito. Okay. O baka nga, pag natapos na, hindi na pwede maging sunod-sunod. Ito pa hindi, sinabi lang dito, 2017. Okay. The only previous time judges selected the institution rather than individual was in 2013. Okay. So, wala siya dito. Tingnan natin sa iba. Dito kaya. Dito, wait lang mga kaklitin natin. Person of the year is Joseph Muscat. Okay, hanapin. Maka-runner up din siya dito. Okay. Other finalists in 2019, Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Dennis Cristel Sasso. Wala. Kasi nag-winner na siya, mga kaklir. Baka kaya tanggal na siya. Di pwede mag-Hall of Famer. Wala. Okay. Wala ako mabasa. Ulit, iba. Baka meron pa. 2020. Okay. Mga finalist niya. Ito. Okay. These connections include Carlos Rio de Janeiro. Iba yata to. Okay? Wala. Okay. Basta yun na lang mga kaklir. Baka may ako. Ayun, no? Okay. Previous winners pa rin. Lagi siya nalalagay. President Duterte. Okay? Next. Wait. Basa. Bigyan ng trophy na magnetic lifter. Wow! Ang bigat nun. Binasa ko na ba si 2020? Binasa ko na, no? Okay. Iba. 2021. Natin ang mga runners-up. Wala na yata, hindi nakalagay. Okay? Mga judges talaga sila, no? 2021. 2022. Diba? Ganito ba naman ang award mo? Talaga naman. Parang ikaw na kumakalaban sa sinasabi mong kumakalaban sa korupsyon. Tapos, May award ka pala na most corrupt noong 2017. Wala na siguro dito mga claim. Mukhang baka lagi nababanggit And previous winners have included former President, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte,